New York City is a fairy tale. The Big Apple, the city that never sleeps, whatever you want to call it, there are so many people with so many big dreams in that city. I'm going to be taking you along with me and showing you guys tips to save money during Christmas in New York City or just New York City in general, because it does tend to get pretty pricey, and I'm going to be sharing with you guys all of my tips. I've been there twice now and it is just a dream come true, and I want to show you guys those tips that have really helped me in visiting. Arriving to New York City is actually pretty easy. The fares going to New York City aren't really that expensive, so just make sure you check 1 to 2 months in advance. Don't book too far, don't book too late, but there's always some good fares. Also, try checking out 2 one-way tickets instead of a round-trip ticket, because sometimes they tend to be a lot cheaper. Not always, but it's always good to try because you just never know, and I've found that if I bought 2 one-way tickets, it ends up being cheaper than a round trip. Welcome back to my channel. I am currently in NYC with my sister. She's back there somewhere, and my mom. We are just about to head out for the day. We stayed right in Central Park, I think it's where our hotel is, and then we're gonna go out and we're gonna go get some lunch, get a Starbucks, and then maybe go. Do you know where we're going, Kasha? Nope. No, so we're just kind of gonna see. Wing it. We're gonna wing it, yeah. So I'm gonna take you guys with me, and I hope you enjoy the vlog. Take a public transportation, including the subway. I love riding the subway because it is so cheap and so easy. It is the main source of transportation for New York City goers. If you are staying in New York City for, say, like a week or so, you can also buy an unlimited Metro card. But if you are just taking the subway for a one-way trip, it is only $2.75 to literally get wherever you want to go. You just have to figure out the destination and where you're going and which track, which is not that hard, to be honest. It does seem really daunting and intimidating, but it's really not that hard, trust me. You can even ask someone that is working the public transportation, because there are sometimes tellers in the station, so asking them is a great option. There's also an app that you can download. I'm going to link below. That's super helpful. We're taking the subway. Woo, woo, woo. So here, that's going over to Brooklyn.
Yeah, we need to go
down there. So that's where we need the financial district. Where's Queens?
So we need to go Queens over there. Queens
So this
train.
is the Brooklyn Bridge City Hall subway.
There's a Queens train on there.
Do we need that one though? And then another thing is going out for lunch instead of dinner. We got carry out both nights we were there, but we did go out during lunch, and the prices are like half the price for the same exact entree. We are eating at Pazza Nuzzo. I got the salad and the sweet potato soup. Mom, what'd you get? Panini?
No. Yep.
Natasha, what'd you get?
The salmon and the mozzarella sticks.
Ooh, sounds good. It is good. I give it an 8 out of 10. Restaurants in New York tend to be pretty pricey, and that's what we found for us. That was so helpful. Also, for breakfast, bring instant oatmeal packets and heat that up in your hotel or your Airbnb, and then there's breakfast. You don't have to spend money on that meal. Welcome to day 2 of New York, and we're actually flying out today. We were only here for 2 days. It is Saturday. I think we're gonna walk down 5th Avenue because during Christmas they have a lot of window displays and like the stores. So we're gonna go ahead and walk down 5th Avenue, and then we're gonna go to Stardust Diner, correct? And that's like where the Broadway singers like go and they like sing, and like when they're trying to get on Broadway, something like that. So we're gonna go there, see how long the wait is, because it is Saturday, so I'm sure it'll be crowded. But it is also SantaCon, which I had no idea what that is, but SantaCon is where people dress up as Santa and they go around the bars in New York City, and it's like this all-day thing. It starts at like 10 a.m. but that's hilarious, so hopefully it's not as crowded. But then we have our flight out tonight, so I will talk to you guys whenever we get to Stardust. If you want to hit all the major hotspots in New York City, like the famous restaurants, I would try not to go on the weekend. It was so busy on Saturday, and always look at the different events that New York City locals are having, because we didn't know SantaCon was happening that weekend, and it ended up being completely crazy. Alright, we are back in Times Square, and it is so crazy because it is that SantaCon drinking event today, and it is absolutely nuts, but Times Square is so packed. It is Saturday. What day is it? Saturday, December 8th? 8th? December 8th. So like the heart of Christmas, and we're going through like the window displays, and it's pretty cool. I actually thought it would be kind of bigger, but it's still pretty cool. Christmas in New York City is really fun if you have the chance. we didn't end up getting into Stardust Diner because the wait was just too long, and I just think it'd be easier to do something like that if you go during the week if you can.
I feel like I'm fangirling. Here is the ice skating rink at Rockefeller. Like what? Oh my goodness gracious. FAO Shorts. What is it in the movie Big with Tom Hanks? We're heading in there and we're right next to Rockefeller. So we hit Times Square and then we went more north to hit Rockefeller and then Central Park. So all those places are a must if you're in the city, but I'm going to show you FAO Shorts.
Another thing is buying souvenirs. It was Christmas time, people were buying a lot of Christmas presents, and one thing that you shouldn't do is buy the first souvenir that you see at a store. So a lot of times, whenever, like even if you are at the airport or if you're in a famous candy store or a toy store like FAO Shorts, then it tends to be super expensive, and you could actually find a lot of the same deals at a little I Love NYC shop in Times Square or on the streets.
Alright, we're at M&M World, and this is like absolutely crazy. I don't know where to go. It's like 3 floors. Hey Kasha, you want to say hi to my vlog?
And then after our stay in New York City, we had such a good time and it was so refreshing. Christmas is gorgeous. I feel like everybody needs to experience it at least one time in their life, but we loved it, and New York City is such a magical place to go, and I hope this video was helpful for, you know, saving a little bit of money when you visit New York City during the year or during Christmas. And thank you guys so much for watching. If you did enjoy this travel video, give me a big thumbs up because that supports me, and subscribe because I post new videos every single Friday, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!